Oh my God. Larry? I don't even know where to start now that no one else. Is anyone going to roast after me? No. Larry gets to roast everybody too at the end. Remember, that's a real roast. Oh my God. So we all know him as Uncle Larry. He's been with the city forever, right? I presumably think that's because he does have nieces and nephews. It's not because of that kind of other thing, like Uncle Larry. So, you know, Larry, when I first met Larry, I started working for the city, and I really was wishing there'd be a lot more city people here. How many city people are in the house? Workers, employees. Retired. Oh, I got one for all you guys. But anyways, I met Larry back in 90, 91. I started working at Carson Park as a Rec 1. Larry worked for permits in City Hall. And I was banging this chick that used to work in City Hall. So whenever I had a chance, I'd go, you know, visit my chick, talk to Larry. Well, no, City Hall, you had to wear a suit, tie, buttoned up. His one blue suit, his one tie. Fucking Larry's sitting there all day. Looked like Violet from Willy Wonka when she ate that gum. She came with a big blueberry. Well, Larry survived that. He got to the parks, and that's where he met a lot of you other people I may or may not know. I see a lot of familiar faces. And for all your guys' time, volunteering, thank you all. It's a lot of time backing up Larry, you know, supporting him. I was hoping to see the Salases here, you know, people like that. I did see Sean working with the association. All these good people working for Larry. And now you know why he never got fired. So anyways, Larry, he's been at a few parks, he's in Carriage. I know a few families that have followed him from park to park. You know what that tells you, right? People love Larry. They follow you. They follow you from park to park. They don't worry about what community they live in anymore. So, you know, it's a trip. And then them asking me to be here. Wait a minute. I gotta get my notes. I'm sorry. Let me get my notes real quick. So Griffey, are you the highest management guy here? Okay, I can get rid of that. Get rid of that. Ooh, I can really get rid of that. So if you guys don't know me, I did run for mayor back in 2003. So for this election coming up, please write in Camacho. Just so they know I'm out there. But for Larry, retirement. Then not retirement. What the fuck are you thinking? I mean, I understand if you and Lee are having an affair, you could still retire and keep the affair going on. Did Lee make it? Lee? Damn it. But anyways, Larry, I know the kids love him. I know the people love him. I know he hates the kids. But I hope someone else comes up and roasts after. And Larry, before I hug you and say I love you and all that BS, let me look at some other crap here. Oh, yeah, I got that one. Larry, except for the city people, one joke I did want to. One joke. It's not supposed to be a joke. I'm supposed to be rambling. Anyways, City of Carson, many years, 34 years for me. Shitload of years. So, you know, and they call it the city family. You know, we have potluck, and we have Larry's birthday, and we have Easter potluck, and we have all this. And then they always, you know, I never go to those. I'm a good cook. I can bring food, but I always jokingly say I'm Jehovah's. But the reality is, I don't like any of you people. I don't want to break bread with you guys and hang out and discuss, I don't know, life. But anyways, on that note, if I start crying now, I apologize. Larry, one of the best dudes I've ever met. This guy talks shit like no other. He's actually the poster boy for sexual harassment training. He tells so many raunchy freaking jokes. He should be hanging out with Andrew Dice Clay. And dirty jokes, kind of like that day, remember when you stepped in dog shit and tracked it all through the yard and everything stunk up and it was like, who's that? Larry, oh shit.
Looking at me.
I wiped his ass today.
She's like, but you're sitting next to that lady.
But, again, Larry, I know you guys all love him.
Hi, Lenny.
Because you guys are here.
Lenny.
I recognize, like I said, a lot of familiar faces. And those I don't recognize, I'd love to meet you. Because if you know Larry, then you're good people. So remember that, everybody. Excuse my language again, but this fucking guy. Wait a minute, I'm not done. I didn't get to Vegas. We go to Vegas. We start playing poker every Thursday night, payday. I'm sorry, am I going too long? I forgot though, I threw the poker one away. We start playing poker every payday. Park directors, other higher ups. I'm a punk ass wreck 21 years old. These guys are making all kinds of money. But every payday we show up at a different house, a different location, a different spot. We play poker till 4 or 5 a.m. One day Larry was in a pot at Carson Park at 4 a.m. Custodian walks in, we just sent him away. I felt good because I'm hanging out with all these older guys with money and da. One of the broads that night was really, no, I don't want to go there. There was a pot between Larry and this broad, and if she lost, she was gonna, let's say, get on her knees? I don't know. But anyways, all this turns into Vegas trips. We go to Super Bowl. Vegas, Super Bowl Sunday. And we're going to play poker during Super Bowl. All of us, 8, 9 of us, whatever. And I'm like, that's cool. I like to watch Super Bowl, the TV where I can understand it. We'll play poker. That'll be cool. So we go. I'm a young punk. I'm with this guy. I'm with Griff. I'm with James Poesia, rest his soul. I'm out there with all these people, that I think I'm a big deal. I'm a young punk. Then I realize none of these fuckers drink. None of these fuckers smoke. I'm like, I'm out bird dogging chicks and banging beaver. And these guys go to the Sunday all-you-can-eat circus buffet and steal lobster tails in their Ziploc bags. Ghetto style. Good old Carson. Man. And I hung out with all these sober people and it gave me a balance. Most of you know I dress like a bum, I look like a bum, I work at a park, I get dirty, I scrubby. But I clean up well, I think. So, as long as I got my tuxedo. So again, I think I got all my fake ass stories. But Larry, how many of you guys love Larry out there? Larry, we're all gonna miss you. I know you keep putting it off for whatever reason. But, well, I had one thought about that because you kind of ruined the tradition, man. You know, you work at a park, all these generations of families and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I worked at a few parks, and the old school registration cards. Well, we had the ones I remember, we had the red dots and the HMs. HM meant hot mom. Red dot meant hot mom. It was just whatever park you were working at. So whenever staff had to coach or whatever, and Oh, I got to coach a clinic. Okay, I want that kid because his mom's a red dot. So, Beto. But on that note, Larry, you rule the tradition because you're supposed to bang the hot moms, not marry them. Okay, that was my last one I had, at least on the cards. But now let me go to crying again, Larry. Everyone in this room loves you guys, loves you. You put so much work into the city, the kids, the generations of families, all that crap. Problem is, it's probably why you don't want to retire. You're going to miss all that shit. You're going to miss all that shit. You're going to miss the days when you got to do the field and you got to do the yard marker and you got to do all that. But at the end, everyone's like, Uncle Larry took care of it. Uncle Larry took care of it. So everybody remember that. If you need help, you'll give the shirt off your back. A little bit of the wallet, I think. But everyone remember Uncle Larry. And again, I wish everyone else knew this was a roast. And Richard Gahover, you're next. No, I don't know if you're next. Larry, thank you for everything, all your service, your love, your gratitude for all these people out here. I know they appreciate it. That's why they're here. All right, you guys, everyone enjoy, eat, drink, be merry. I'll be at Brothers on Thursday night, open mic night.